Arissa stood by the window of her compact city apartment, eyes following the jagged skyline as dusk poured into Kuala Lumpur. She had lived in 5 different places in the last 3 years, each move triggered by a push and pull, reason and worry, logic and fear. Some friends called her overly cautious. Her mother, quietly pragmatic, called her a survivor. Her current lease was up next month. The affordable unit near her office had few amenities and a leaky faucet that the landlord never fixed despite repeated requests. On paper, the solution was clear: move. The city's rental listings were filled with newer apartments equipped with security, gyms, and gleaming lobbies. The cost was only marginally higher. Logic nudged her: make the switch. But fear crept in. Some friends in those glittering new towers had reported robberies, security guards asleep at their desks, strangers in the elevator. Others whispered about unreliable landlords, sudden hikes in rent, or even scams where the same unit was rented to multiple tenants. She read about a recent case on social media, a young couple evicted overnight from a condo in Cheras. Arissa drew up a spreadsheet, comparing prices, locations, amenities, and commute times. She visited several places. At one, the agent seemed nervous, urging her to sign quickly. She imagined herself tricked into a bad contract. At another, the building foyer smelled faintly of smoke and disrepair, although the unit itself was pristine. Her best friend, Ravi, called from another city. He thought she was overthinking. If something felt off, he argued, she should trust her gut, but most places were perfectly safe with basic precautions. Statistics said so, and he'd lived in 2 of the buildings she was considering. One evening, Arissa toured a mid-range apartment in Baksar. The security was tight but not oppressive. The pool was small but well-maintained. The agent was transparent and answered every question without flinching. She lingered at the balcony, imagining herself reading there on Saturday mornings. For a moment, logic and emotion mingled, fear tempered by tangible reassurance. This place felt right, not just on paper but in the pit of her stomach. When she told her mother about her decision, she admitted her anxieties. Her mother smiled knowingly. Safety, she said, wasn't just about gates and guards, but about feeling grounded in your space. Balance the facts, she advised, but listen sincerely to your concerns. Fear can keep you safe, but don't let it cage you. Arissa signed the lease the next day, still a little nervous, but far more certain. She kept her documents secure, checked the lock twice, and introduced herself to her new neighbors. Experience, she realized, would do the rest. As the city buzzed on, she finally felt at home, a choice made with both her head and her heart.